Today is Rosh Chodesh Av, and it's a month we often refer to as Menachem Av. We ask for God's condolence, for God's comfort during this month, but the Talmud teaches us, Misha nichnas Av, ma'atim b'simcha. It's the opposite of Adar. One who enters Adar, the month of Purim, our joy is increased. But when we enter Av, happiness diminishes. Not only do we fast on the 9th of Av, the anniversary of the destruction of the temples and of other events, tragic events in our history, but this week, the 9 days from the 1st of Av through the 9th of Av, we avoid certain behaviors. We don't eat meat. We don't drink wine. We don't do laundry. For some of us, that may seem like a blessing, but it's the idea coming from ancient times of being able to wear freshly laundered clothes, which was a privilege. And the Talmud even teaches that on the eve of the 9th of Av, meaning the 8th of Av, during the day, we don't eat 2 cooked dishes in a meal. That would be abundance. It's a very different world from the world we live in, where 2 cooked dishes is like, oh. So I had chicken and cauliflower. Like, that doesn't sound very celebratory, but the idea of being able to have what we have is not something the Talmud understands. All of these things, though, are lessened or even put into abeyance for Rosh Chodesh and for Shabbat. So if you wish to get even a haircut, for in likvod Shabbat, in the honor of Shabbat, if you wish to launder your clothing so you have something fresh and wonderful and something that feels good to wear on Shabbat, we do these things. But during the week, we focus on some of the bad things that are happening in our world. It's a psychologically healthy thing to do. We take the difficulties that we have, and our history has had many, and we focus them on a particular time, and then we say, how can we make it better? How can we bring that menachem, that nechamta, that comfort, into our world? Just a few days ago, in an act of solidarity, hundreds of Christians formed a circle around a synagogue in Munich, where they had planned a pro-Palestinian march to march just past the synagogue. It's an act of something called ahavat chinam. Next week, I'm going to talk a little about sinat chinam, the reason that we're told the temple was destroyed in ancient Jerusalem. But the antidote, the way to fix sinat chinam, baseless hatred or wanton hatred, is with ahavat chinam, with wanton love. It's not that we should ignore the things that happen. It's not the Christian idea of turning the other cheek. Personally, I believe if you turn the other cheek, you just get slapped a second time. But to react with positivity, to react with love for our fellow human beings, to react by spreading love and care throughout the world, makes it not about me as an individual or us as a people, but makes it about God and living in God's image. Things go viral today. Bad things go viral. And in fact, it took me some real searching, to find this event in Munich. Someone told me about it, and I went searching on the internet, and it isn't being reported. I found it in not a single news source. I found it on Instagram. One person posted a video from Germany, and someone I knew grabbed that video. People don't know this is happening. But the bad things, those get repeated over and over and over. Today we recited a prayer for the Druze. The Druze are a small minority within Islam. You can't convert to be Druze. You have to be born into being Druze. It's not like the Jewish tribe where you can join us. You are either Druze or you are not. The Druze have no national aspirations. They are historically very loyal to the countries in which they live. They are a peaceful people. They believe in peace. And they have always been partners with Jews and with Israel, even from pre-state Israel. The conflict right now is being portrayed in the news as a skirmish, religious or cultural skirmish between the Bedouin and the Druze. And in fact, it is the same thing that we're seeing with the conflict between Gaza and Israel. It's not about the local Bedouin. It's about Islamists coming into Syria, being brought into Syria, and attacking people who don't see Islam or religion in their way. The pictures, if you've seen them, are reminiscent of the Holocaust, men having their beards forcibly shaven. There are villages. I wrote down the numbers, and I just want to get them right. There are 26 villages that have been burned. We've seen this too recently. 196 people were executed publicly, and 80 have been kidnapped. If I had their names, I would read them. It's not the Bedouin. It's not the Druze. It's not the Jews. It's wanton hatred that some people have taken inside of them and are using to attack others. The Druze in Syria, the region where this is occurring, have asked Israel to come in. You might have seen that Israel was bombing Syria. The Syrian president is saying Syria is vital to Syria, and the Druze who are living there are asking that it be annexed, at least temporarily, by Israel. So I expect that the ceasefire, which is holding shakily right now, may not continue. We can't stop the war in Syria. We can't stop the war with Gaza. But we can choose to react with viral love. We can make sure people know what's happening. We can offer public support to the communities. We can give donations for food and for supplies. We can make sure to speak out when we have the opportunity about what is happening and the need for us to come together as people. It's important the Druze community knows that they are not alone, that we support them as they have supported us, not because they supported us, because it's the right thing to do. We're told this over and over in our text, in our mitzvot. We do things because we were strangers in a strange land. We do things because we know what it's like to be a minority. We do things because that's what's right. We are in this period of the 3 weeks because of sinat chinam, wanton hatred, because the Jews in Israel, in ancient Israel, were doing all the right things, giving their sacrifices, keeping kosher, observing Shabbat, but they forgot how to behave to each other. It's vital we don't forget how to behave to each other, that we take this week to focus on it, that we come together for Tisha B'Av, and then all of the days that follow. And we bring this viral positivity to the world. I hope you'll join me.